and here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 8th of February, 2025. The release of punk rock vegan movie was on this day in 2023. Moby's documentary Punk Rock Vegan Movie cast the punk music of the late 1970s and 80s as one of the primary seeds of today's animal rights movement. Bands like Crass, Bad Brains, the Cro-Mags, and Earth Crisis led vegetarian or vegan lifestyles, raged against animal cruelty in their songs and on stage, included animal liberation messages on their physical albums and at their merchandise tables, and inspired a generation of activists and musicians that followed. It's a surprising story to some, Moby says. This genre of super loud, aggressive punk rock is actually where a lot of animal rights activism came from. The punk scene, as shown in the film, embraced social justice with an ethos of questioning authority and the status quo, standing up against cruelty and injustice, and living ethical lives. And that, Moby says, offers a lesson that still resonates as loudly as the songs, especially when it comes to animal rights. If you're a smart, reasonable person, an extension of that should be questioning everything, he says. And once you start to question things, one of the first things that falls apart under scrutiny is where our food comes from. In the face of that harsh reality, many of the musicians interviewed in the documentary portray punk as a form of resistance against capitalist oppression and unjust systems. For bands like Youth of Today, that meant taking on the food system in hardcore songs like No More, where they sang, "When the price paid is a life of something else, no more, I won't participate." One of the reasons it's so hard for people to give up meat and dairy is because it's simply choosing a degree of isolation and loneliness, Moby says. So the rebellion, and it's a central aspect of both activism and punk rock, is that idea that principles are what you're committed to, even if it means potentially being lonelier. Even if it means you're not going to be invited to the barbecue, even if people are going to give you weird looks. There is a loneliness to a principled existence. Moby says he hopes viewers go beyond the music and embrace the punk ideal of questioning the status quo. My hope is that people will be reminded of the important utility of skepticism and questioning and apply it to every aspect of our lives, Moby says. And as I say at the end of the movie, if things don't conform to our ethics, if things don't conform to our values, don't support them. If there's an easy alternative, and in this case, a healthier alternative, and a more environmentally sustainable alternative, just simply choose that. And today from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. CET, the Center for Effective Vegan Advocacy is hosting a one-day workshop with Melanie Joy in Zagreb, Croatia. In this workshop, Melanie Joy will explain the causes and consequences of infighting within veganism, as well as practical ways to prevent and manage the problem. She guides participants through experiential exercises so they can integrate and practice new skills and understand how to apply a variety of new tools. This unique and empowering workshop can help vegans cultivate more resilient organizations and a more impactful movement. Melanie will also explain the key principles and provide practical tools for building effective and impactful communication and interpersonal skills. You'll learn how to discuss any topic, no matter how emotionally charged, effectively and compassionately. Through clear explanations, Melanie will help you build these and other competencies, which can significantly increase the likelihood that your team, leadership, and/or individual advocacy efforts are as productive and impactful as possible. Event link in the show notes. And here are the lyrics to the song by Street Justice, Vegan Future. Lieutenant Yar was confused. We no longer enslave animals for food purposes. I can't wait for the world to wake up from this nightmare it's created for all. I got a real problem watching power prey on the weak. I got a real problem. No doubt, no doubt. Vegan future coming through. When you're out, you're out. I'm done waiting till time takes care of you. Without a doubt, no doubt. Crumbling. Vegan future coming through. Vegan for the animals. Vegan for the future. Have you thought about what else blinds you? Vegan Future by Street Justice. This has been the Vegan's Almanac with the reminder to live a principled existence.